Hello guys, welcome to the Wednesday trade recap and forecast. By looking at the markets, they are really active, so I am seeing some opportunities. There were some opportunities which I didn't take, so I did not take any trades. But yeah, let's go over the 6 pairs. So the usual ones: EU, EJ, AU, AJ, Pound and NJ. The Japanese pairs are moving. They're definitely moving. The dollar pairs are a bit lagging behind, but that doesn't matter. We only need one pair to move in order to take some good trades. So EU, there was a flag trade right here. Yeah, I do believe this was the trade. Basically, what we had in the prior price action, there was actually one opportunity even prior to that, which was this right here. So I would have taken a trade here, especially after this combo formed, but I only start trading after the London Open. So this was, I believe, at 6 o'clock London time, something like that, and London opens at 8 o'clock London time, so London opens at this point. And yeah, so I don't take any trades. I was, I think, still asleep at this point, so I was not interested in taking anything. But if this happened in my trading hours, if this happened at like 11, 12 o'clock on a Monday, well, I most likely would have taken it. What is the reason? Well, I'm seeing a high probability formation on the euro and US dollar, which is impulse down, one candle pullback, we continue with 2 candles. So the first one breaks, second one continues, and then we have a combo, which is like a flag formation. So first low, first high, second low, second high to the entry, which is super high probability on EU basically. So the flag formation is super high probability on EU, but it would have been a loss. So even if I took it, it would have been a loss. So good that I did not take any trades, good that I followed my plan. My trading hours are from 8 AM Monday up until 5 PM Friday London time. Okay, so that was the first setup. The second setup was the flag right here. Basically, it looked okay, it looked good, it had a lot of things going for it. Let's go through what was good. Basically, this is a pattern I talk about loads of times: V reversal, range, push up, and I'm expecting this to continue trending to the upside. So I'm expecting this to push up after this sort of a pattern. It is the V reversal, the range, and the continuation in the direction of this second V leg. Then we got a flag, which is, it looked good. So this flag is high probability for the euro and US dollar. Why? Well, because it's kind of flat and no momentum shift here. The only momentum shift was in this first candle, which was a warning sign, but then we got like no momentum shift. Small candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe even like 10 or 15 candles inside of the range, and then the entry candle. So the flag formation was good. What I did not like is how we broke this high with just one candle and retraced. So on EU, I need to see more. Just one candle break is usually not enough. Also, in the prior pullback, so before this blue candle, we got a momentum shift. Look at this. This is a definite momentum shift. Usually what happens if you get a momentum shift in the prior pullback and then you push up with just one candle, usually this retraces and completely reverses because of this momentum shift. So that was the reason I was really careful and I did not want to take a trade. If there was like no shift here, I would have been more likely to take a trade at this point. So I did not like the part with the momentum shift and just the one candle break. Everything else was really, really good. Right now, let's see how the price looks like. I think we're stuck and it would have been a loss. So if I took it, this would have been the entry, 12 pip stop loss, it would have been a loss. So I avoided a loss, which is always good. Always happy to see that the plan is working out on a larger scale. It's not only the winners we take, it is also the trades we don't take that end up losing, because we're saving percentage in the long run. Because I mean, if you take 10 valid trades which all end up being a loss, you're down 10%. So you definitely need to take the winners, but also stay out of the valid setups. Otherwise it would be too easy, right? Otherwise you would just be taking winners and yeah, everyone would be a millionaire. So let's continue. Basically ranging around, waiting for the break of the low or the break of the high. I'm expecting a larger range here. Today is Wednesday, usually Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Good days, good trending days, but for this pair I'm being more patient. Of course we have the liquidity areas below as well as above. We need to see how the price breaks out. To be honest, I'm just looking for like a large impulse up, then an entry formation, or I'm looking for a large impulse to the downside and then an entry formation to sell. So large impulse up or a large impulse down for the euro and the Japanese yen. For this pair, moving down. I like it. I really like how this pair is moving. I'm 100% looking for an entry pattern right now. So I'm actually seeing a high probability formation, which is a move down, descending, continuation. This usually on the euro Japanese yen works out really well. So I'm looking to sell at this point. Prior price action wasn't looking for absolutely anything. Prior price action was heavily range bound. So at this point I'm looking to sell on a flag formation or on a nice break and a retest, such as this one. What can happen, what can always happen is price can just reverse. If we get a V, I don't think it will happen, but anything can happen in the markets, you never know. So let's forecast it, because anything is possible. We can get a V, range, push up, look to buy. But I'm focusing on selling here. I mean, I'm following the plan. I'm not just blindly selling. So it still needs to fit my plan and be a no-brainer. But the prior price action is really high probability, which is always important. You can even make a case. Now, it's not really good to make a case, but I am seeing a bit of a V right here and the range. So this is definitely high probability to continue trending down. Aussie US dollar, no opportunity to enter. Nowhere here was I looking to enter. Unfortunately, this impulse did not continue. The ascending on the top, I did not get in on the reversal because there was no opportunity, to be honest. So yeah, this pair has not been giving us much opportunity for the past 3 months, maybe even 4 months. I'm leaving it alone. I'm being more patient. I'm expecting a range here, so look what happened. Now we broke the low, retraced, broke the high, retraced, broke the high, retraced again, printed a huge wick. I mean, this is just looking heavily range bound, to be honest. What I would like to see is, I would like to see a large impulse up or a large impulse going down, and then I would look to buy or sell. So what I would need to see is something like this: consecutive blue candles, or something like this, consecutive red candles. Let's see what will happen. I think we can just leave this one alone for now. It's really not showing me anything. AJ is really interesting. Aussie Japanese yen. This one had a potential entry here, and it would have been a monster trade. Let's go through it. So basically what happened: push up, broke the high, retraced, broke the high again, retraced, momentum shift going down, large red candle. I know some traders took a sell here. For me, it didn't fit my plan. Why? First thing, well, I know on AJ reversals don't really tend to work. So on a larger scale, the reversals, most of them tend to fail or bring very low percentage, like 1%, 1.5% win, something like that. Not really worth taking in the long run, because you're gonna accumulate a long losing streak, in my personal opinion, of course. That's the first reason. Second reason, the ascending was not as well defined. Basically, we just had break, retrace. And the third reason, look at this candle. I mean, this candle by itself, wick to the upside, wick to the downside, it's looking like a range bound news candle. And also it was Tuesday. Tuesdays are predominantly range bound days. So for me, after this candle that breaks the high and breaks the low, see, breaks the high, breaks the low in the same candle, to be honest, I was expecting a range and did not fit my plan. But for anyone that got in, they would now be in some heavy profits. So definitely congratulations to any traders that got in. Didn't fit my plan, unfortunately, but I will catch the next good trade. Because it doesn't really matter. The missed trades, they're gonna happen. The trades that don't follow the plan but fly, they're also gonna happen. In the long run, we're gonna take winners and we're gonna be profitable. So these looking at it on a smaller scale does not really matter. But yeah, always nice to see that the strategy is actually working. Flag here formed. First low, first high, second low, second high. Red candle is the entry candle. I didn't take it personally. Why? I was expecting a range. I did not see a range, so I didn't take the trade. Basically, after this wick, I wanted to see a larger, wider range. Right now, let's see descending. Price is descending on the bottom. I'm expecting for this to reverse in the opposite direction. I would take a reversal, but it needs to be perfect. As I said, most reversals don't work on this pair. So when I'm looking for a reversal, I need to see like something like this with a clean close, meaning no wick. Then I would consider taking a trade. Or possibly push up, pull back, break and retest, or flag any sort of an entry pattern further up. Or this may continue going down. This may continue, we get a flag or a break and they retest. It's looking good. Japanese pairs definitely have potential. Japanese pairs are definitely on my radar. So let's see what will happen. Pound, range bound, no opportunity, wasn't looking for any sort of an entry. I mean, I did see this V, basically V reversal, range, push up. Expected it to go up a bit more, but we broke the high, retraced, also momentum shift. This is what I'm saying about momentum shifts. When you get a shift, then the next candle usually just breaks the high and retraces and signals a range or a reversal. Now getting a range. For the pound, I'm being more patient. As I said, the dollar pairs are not giving me much confidence, so my focus is on the Japanese pairs and my watch list is for the Japanese pairs. Or so up or down, large impulse, classic stuff. Let's not waste more time. NJ, was there any setups on this one? That there was one flag. Prior to that, no. For me, there was no setups prior to that. Range bound price action here. Then, as I said, a flag did happen. Let me run through the flag. Basically, you could make a case for an ascending structure and then a reversal. There is definitely some strong, nice momentum right here. Definitely selling pressure. Then we have the flag, first low, first high, second low, second high. This is the flag formation. Red candle is the entry candle. And for me, it didn't fit my plan. Same reason as AJ. Wick, I'm expecting a range. I'm expecting something like this, especially on a Tuesday, because Tuesdays are predominantly range-bound days. So I wanted to see a bit of a range, which I did not see. It would have been a loss, so a good that I followed my plan. Managed to avoid another loser. Always good to follow the plan and have it play out. Still, this price is range-bound. Stuck in a range, so not really seeing any sort of potential. What I'm looking for, well, I'm looking for a large impulse up or a large impulse down. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything for this pair, to be honest. Large impulse up or a large impulse down. What is on my watch list? On my watch list I have, well, I have the EJ, definitely looking to sell. And AJ, let's see, looking to buy on a possible reversal. This is breaking the high now. Let's see how the candle prints. Of course, we're waiting for the next 43 minutes. We'll see what will happen. That's it for this video. See you guys in the next one.